Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to Weekly Shorts TMNF edition. We are going over week 15 and then we're going to week 16. We've got 5 more maps, we've got 5 more records to take a look at. So let's have a look at what happened last week. We had flat NGC RGD, slow mapping slow grass, speed mapping slow grass rather, and torque. And on Race Ninja's flat, I have it for the right ones. We had Alex taking it by 0.05 from Dark and 0.27 to Caster. Then on Q Leader's NGC, a grass tech track, we had Alex by 0.01 from Dark and then a long way to Serenity at 0.62 back. Then RGD had another tight battle. This one's by Race Ninja and it's an off-road grass, road, grass and dirt RGD. Alex 0.01 back and Q Leader massive 0.37 back. Speed mapping slow grass, again super tight. Alex and Dark going back and forth, tight battles. 0.03 to Alex and 0.49 to NC0. The mapper of this one. Q Leader of Race Ninja created Torque, a full speed map. Alex takes that one by 0.04 from Dark, a little bit close this time. Serenity manages to get in 0.06 behind. And here's our maps for next week. Let's take a look at the overall. At the end of all that, with 3 world records to 2, it is Alex taking it by just over 1,000 points. Q Leader in 3rd, then Serenity, Caster, and the rest of the pile. 18 players this week. Let's see how many we can get for week 16. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the records. Back to Trackmania. Edit replay. Forgot to open this. We are on the last week of the first page. Incredible. So we will start off with Alex's run on NGC, a 17.83. Let's see how this one was done. Seem to be good tracks this week. The usual, everyone complaining, but oh what? Oh no. Oh no. Big cut. Oh no. Well, I mean, it looks that's a difficult jump to get, and that is absolutely clean as anything. And to then not get anything unlucky, perfectly just one wheel over the line, and then normal driving into the finish, and that's the only bit normal about it. Next up, Dark's run on road grass dirt. I didn't spot the time. Outside dirt. Keep the speed as hard as you can here. As little turning as possible. Get the angle set up. Get through the tight gap. Set up inside to then inside dirt. And straight through. Very, very nice run on that one. Very clean. Dark on speed mapping slow grass. This was an incredibly difficult tech track, so this will be a very impressive run. I couldn't get a clean run in. I tried a bit after the video recording and I couldn't even PB. Little grass wiggle, very nice. Sets up, like I said, with the little jump to get yourself sliding. Then slides around over here through the gap. Boom, finish. Absolutely beautiful. Makes it look easy, but it absolutely isn't. Flat 22.02 by Alex. We shall see where this one goes. Through here. Apparently all those signs you were pointing at weren't there, so there are just arrows to point the wrong way. Very clean through here. Absolutely incredible. Tight inside. There's a bit of debate for a couple of days. Well, probably about 10 minutes before the brain rot returned. At the end, is it inside line or outside line? Seems to be inside. And next up we have Talk, the full speed map. Hopefully this will be alright to watch in Cam 2. And here we go. Nicely done. Speed slide full on. Gets that bit clean. Absolutely in hatred of all of these things. I've been playing TM2 recently. Full speed in that. So good. Nice speed slide. Keeps it to the way. Makes it look clean. Beautiful run. And there we have it. There we have the week 15 results. Now let's take a look at week 16. That's the wrong button. So there we go. We have Asphyxia by Castle Kaz, Faster Taxi by Entity Zero, Jubilation by, they haven't claimed it yet. This is the problem, we're doing it so early. Red Sun by Entity Zero and Sunburn by someone else as well. With one of those, Serenity and Castle Kaz are new mappers to the team. Again, we have Weekly Shorts, Discord server, online server, and we shall now pause and come back once I've hopped on the online server and set everything up. Okay, and we are on the server, and here we go, going into Sunburn by Serenity. Drop the timer. And I've got no idea what style of track this is. Whoop. Okay. Full speed. Mo speed, mo problems. I don't think that was the correct way to go. Okay, we have another proper full speed map then. This one more of a This one more of a transitional full speed map than Talk from last week. Let's see if I can have any idea what the heck I'm doing within the 5 minutes allotted to me for recording. Here we go. And up and round and up. That's a turn. Yep. Time to be mildly upset at a corner. Ah, that's not a good respawn. Okay. We go again. GPS though, so yeah, if you need GPS. Seems a pretty well laid out map, you know, like I fucked up the first couple of jumps, but that one was just stupidity from me. But yeah, seems pretty well laid out, but you might be best to take the GPS. Well, I suppose if you've watched this, you're realistically going to have watched the GPS. Hopefully I'll have finished by the end of this. I will be extending if I don't finish. It doesn't have to be a good finish, it just has to be a finish. But yeah, yeah, GPS is good. Always like a GPS. There is the idea that you potentially shouldn't need a GPS on most tracks, but they're always good to just spot something. And just be certain that you are taking the correct line, and especially with full speed I find there's times where I just don't know the line that I'm supposed to take between two places. Like I could be taking the wrong line through here that causes me to slide out. There could be a setup that means that you don't slide out, you know? Ah, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not a terrible time at all. Nice improve. This, I can see going to... this is going to sound like one of the stupidest things, but I can see it going two ways. It's either going to have a huge gap between people, or it's going to have no gap, like less than 0.1 gap between top two on this track. I think. Like, that sounds silly, but it's not going to be like close. It's going to be absolutely like over a quarter of a second. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, good time, good time. Way off. Both of us are way off that author time of 30.93. That is an impressive author time. Full speed tracks. Like the reason I'm saying that I think it's going to be quite close or quite far is because full speed tracks tend to be very quickly diminishing returns. You get a run because it's full speed. Finishing means you did everything. You know, you can't hack it. So finishing means you did everything. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene as well. I've just realised I'm on the main screen scene, but we'll fix that after. We'll fix that after. We're slightly behind. We'll take a lower line there. I should be coming out with more speed. I do miss my speedometer from TM2. I will forever be a TM2 stan. Oh no, I think I had enough speed to fix that one. I think I had enough speed to fix that one. Allow us to join the spinny spin at spawn. GG. Very nicely done. Next up we have Red Sun by Entity Zero. A map apparently made in a very short period of time. Okay, so what... Can I press this? No, that's not... Can I press this? Yes. Okay. TMX detailed info. I was kind of hoping that it might show a oh, okay, okay. Kind of hoping it might show the numbers and stuff. The not the numbers, the words. It's yeah, my brain's not working. I can't even blame it being early. What? If there's no checkpoint around the back of there, that's cut. I was hoping it might show the thing that tells you what type of track each bit is. So whether it's tech or speed tech or dirt, or this is quite a difficult jump to make actually around that corner. Okay, there is a checkpoint, that's good. Reminds me of, oh, what was the name of the track? There was one that had it did have a cut on that one, but that finish reminds me of it. It was kind of a full speed track with a tech, just one tech turn at the end. Early on, it was the week that we got the server set up because I was using pillars. That's it. Yes, reminds me very much of pillars. I remember grinding pillars quite a lot because it happened to be the one that was on the server. It actually made us quite a lot of coppers. Pillars did, because people kept extending it. No one pays coppers to extend anymore though. That's the problem. We used to pay quite a lot of coppers to extend, but now now it's 10 minutes. It's rarer. If you do have coppers and you wish to donate to the prize pool, please do. We do have a prize pool. And if you're here and you made it this far, you clearly enjoy time trialing. So check out my other videos on Xenotic, where I go through the world records from each month. They're very good videos. I enjoy them. I enjoy making them. Other people enjoy watching them. Some of those people are strange people, but if you're watching this, you're probably also strange, so I don't think that matters. Not going well for me on these tracks. These are harder tracks, but they're very fair hard tracks. That's the thing so far. Sometimes you drop into a set of tracks and they're hard, but they don't feel like you have much control over the hardness, you know? They just feel unfair. Whereas all of these tracks so far have felt like I have complete control over the fact that I'm a second and a bit behind my PB. I understand where I can go faster. I can't do it, but that's a skill issue. If that road there wasn't the top lane thing, if that wasn't indented, well, if it wasn't indented you wouldn't be able to do that bottom route, so I was going to say if it wasn't indented then the top would probably be faster, but of course it would be because you wouldn't be able to do the bottom route, so you can't have a top route and a bottom route, unfortunately. Ooh. Good maps so far though. Good maps. Okay, good speed on the exit. Kept it together. Okay, go wide and don't hit the tower. Don't hit anything through here, and we should PB very nicely. Quite happy with that time. I might actually be able to get the AT on this one. It would take quite some grinding, but it actually does have possibility for once. Unlike most weeks where I've got absolutely zero chance. There's zero chance if I do that. And now we spin around on the grass. Beautiful. Well, it's up next. We have Jubilation from Leader / in lead. Let's rate that map. That was a plus plus. That was for sure a plus plus. No points. No points. I think I need to restart the server to get points. There was a thing that said you don't get points if the server's not been restarted in so many days. So I probably need to restart the server to make points work. But there's not enough people to get points half the time anyway. So yeah. Let us take a look at this one. Jubilation. It appears to be a dirt track. As always with Leader set in the laggiest of time zones, night. I foresee landing bugs in my future. Ugh. Very, very nice. Okay, that is an enjoyable short dirt track. Oh no, please don't be there's an intentional cut. I'm just not even going to think about it. I assume, well, you can launch yourself out there and then overwall. But there'll probably be something even stupider, like driving backwards. Like, first glance, it looks pretty well patched, you know? There's checkpoints where you'd expect them to be, unless you don't take this corner. No, you have to get this. So far, it's looking pretty well patched. And I assume except for like that end bit where you could cut the corner off, but I'm not certain that that'll be faster. Depends on the angle you can get if you're coming round with the correct speed and the proper angle from the previous bit of driving. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, so you'd send it diagonal there. Probably is faster. Probably is faster. 0.69 though, nice. I still need to properly learn dirt, but I'm not doing it in Nations. That's why I'm not doing it in Nations. It's not happening. Very nicely done. Cleanly round. No bug, please, missus. Okay, let's go for this cut. Yeah, if you go fast enough, yeah. And then there. Yep. I see the cut. I see the cut. You go through here and you go round and you'll come in and you'll go off of that. And you shall go into the finish. Cut found. I'll probably do the thing where you only go for it if you're on a worse run. If you go fast, you don't go for it. If you're like just off the pace at the last checkpoint, like here, not going to go for it because I'm going to be up by a big way. And I know, oh shit, that was a bit too inside. And there we go, very nice. Okay, do or die run. No more times for reset. PB or... Okay, never mind. PB or we don't make it. Let's try the cut and see if I... Well, probably can't even make it because it was that close to the time limit. Let us see what we can do. So you kind of aim there. And you could definitely make it up. You need a bit more speed than I've got. And yeah, off of there, and you're going straight into that finish. So that will be pretty good when we get there. It'll be pretty good. I forgot to check what we got next, but here we go. Banger song. Faster Taxi by Entity Zero. This is apparently like Taxi, but faster. Okay. What the hell is this super hardcore start? What? Where am I going? I'm scared. Apparently this is a torture map for me. What the hell? What? Am I meant to go here? Where am I going? Has anybody considered GPS on this map? You know, like we had a GPS on the other map. What is the... What? Okay. Okay, over. Right. Who let an RPG map into Weekly Shorts? Oh yeah, I need to... Oh shit. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, this start is difficult because you can't go straight off, but I don't know the trick. Okay, you need good speed there. That's really awkward if you don't have the speed. Like that whole section. It seems like a decent map overall, but it does have its... I will always fight for the noobs because I am one of them. If you aren't going the right speed in some of these sections, you are stuffed. Like, there's no line that gets you that corner, if you get what I mean. Nice finish though. Okay, I have speed, and that's straight into a wall. The runs that we're going to show next week are going to look absolutely flawless on this, and that's the problem. Did I just fucking landing bug? Can we all just agree to go play TM2? Like, I know this game's free, but there's... Like, instead of buying United, buy TM2. Because the game works. Really quite nice to have a game that works. I mean, the difference in bugs between these is the difference between Xonotic and Quake 3. Quake 3's got a bunch of bugs that are complete bullshit, and Xonotic has a few bugs. Definitely not just laying bait for anyone who watches this. Right, up and over the top for the first time. No landing bugs. Beautiful. Yeah, I am going to have to go with a slash minus on that one. Bugs are fun. I mean, my entire enjoyment of gaming is around bugs, but like landing bugs. Okay, I'm off to the right place. Please, no death. And then straight over, and you don't want to aim for the pole. And I'm probably slower. Cool. There we are. We are done with that map. Next up we have Asphyxia by Castle Kaz. Let's head over to that map. See what this one's got in store. Okay, so very well played on the TMX records there. Oh no. Okay, dynamic timer is disabled. I should have updated the server. Damn it. Okay. So we're just gonna have to watch the time. Ah. That could be a problem. That could very well be a bit of a problem. Yes, that is a speed check. That one is a speed check. That's a pretty difficult speed check as well. Okay, right, yeah. I understand. Okay, I like this. Eventually I'll understand the start, I'm sure, within the next 5 minutes, but we will see. Crap. Yeah, a bit of a claustrophobic map. It sort of feels like a lot of the tech strafe maps in Xenotic though, doesn't it? A lot of defrag tech strafe maps. Where you've got to get through something and then go faster. Oh, yes, no, no. Including the part where you actually have to just remember where to go, because otherwise you are completely done for. This is one of the first times where I've actually agreed. What the fuck was that? This is one of the first times where I've actually agreed with a mapper on an anti-booster. Most of the time I just think, just let me use my brakes. Especially on the like crazy super full speed into absolute death maps that people make. Where they just send you a million miles an hour to crash into a wall. Because I tend to brake and then see the anti-booster, and then I have to like hope that I can get through the anti-booster, which can be a bit difficult. Okay, so a tiny release is allowable. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely wiped by a guy that's been playing the game for about 20 minutes. I am well known for being incredibly bad at games. It is unfortunately a condition I suffer from. Terminal badness at game. Okay, nice landing bugs on the flat ground. There's gonna be a trick to angle your car in a correct way to get less less time on the slowdown. There's absolutely going to be that. to get you less time on the slowdown. Right, I'm restarting after this run. The map's getting skipped. It's done. Hope you went on a good run. Next, we have... Oh, that was it. That was all 5 maps. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. That has been all of the tracks we're going to play. Go check them out. Server link here. The link in the description will be for all these tracks and the track pack. Upload your records. They're all here. And we'll upload replays. Let's have a go at this. Come on. There we go. Boom. Boom. And there they all are, except for that one. Thank you very much for watching. Check out all the maps. Play the maps. Enjoy them. Have a good week. And I will see you next week for more Weekly Shorts.